Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire geek, and a bit of Mandalorian news, Star Wars. Season 4's got an exciting update from Jon Favreau, that's according to the Direct. So let's have a look. I think the Direct is basically just an arm of Disney, isn't it, I think. But as usual, links in the description. Don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed. I'm also on Rumble and Anchor.fm, Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description, as are the links for my 2 books, Mercury Rapids, Silent Predator. Just a bit of fun. Right, let's have a look. The Mandalorian Season 4 gets a exciting update from Jon Favreau, and there's an image of the Mandalorian with helmet off, or on, and with helmet off. Can you see me mouse pointer? There it is. And there's the lovely Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan Kryze. Why hasn't she aged? I don't know. Because the Clone Wars, when we saw her in the Clone Wars, that was like 20 years, over 20 years early. So she's aging well, isn't she? Mandalorians, true blood Mandalorians must be long-lived. Or should I say pure blood. Anyway, this is by Klein Felt. That's a Star Wars name, isn't it, that? Right, with its 3rd season mere weeks away, the Mandalorian showrunner Jon Favreau offered an update on Season 4 of the Star Wars streaming series. Favreau and Dave Filoni's Disney Plus Mandoverse has continued to expand since its debut in November 2019. Some might argue it's not expanding in the right direction, but we'll carry on. The pair have continued to hint at the eventual crossover event all these Mando-related series are heading towards, with audiences set to start getting answers about where this is all heading in the next 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. The last fans heard about Season 4 of the Pedro Pascal-led streaming series was back in May, as Jon Favreau revealed he was in the middle of writing for the project. I won't say it was Pedro Pascal-led. I mean, the character leads it, but Pedro Pascal essentially just records the occasional voiceover, doesn't he? Because, to be honest, he doesn't have a lot of lines, does he, really? And then goes in, puts the costume on when they need to see his face. All the rest of the time, it's a stuntman, isn't it? Anyway, so here we go, the Season 4 update. Right, speaking with French entertainment news programme BFM TV Inside... I should say that in a French accent, should there? BFM TV Inside. Apologies to French viewers. The Mandalorian creator and showrunner Jon Favreau, but I say Jean then, I'm still in French. Jon Favreau hinted at where they stand with Season 4 of his flagship Star Wars series. With Season 3 looming on the horizon, March the 1st, Favreau noted that he's written Season 4 already. By the way, it's nice that all over the world we get stuff on Disney Plus on the same day, but yet for Star Trek Picard, us in the UK and elsewhere, we've got to wait a day later than you lot over the pond in North America. It's not fair, I'm telling you. Sulking. Got to wait a whole day. But not with Disney. Put Star Trek on Disney. Could happen. With Season 3 looming on the horizon, Favreau noted that he's written Season 4 already, adding that he did much of the work on the 4th season during post-production of the 3rd. Quote, Season 4, yeah, I've written it already. We have to know where we are going to tell a fully formed story. I don't think he did this with Boba Fett, did he? I mean, there's rumours he wrote it on planes, going backwards and forwards from meetings and stuff. And it shows. So we had mapped it out, Dave Filoni and I, and then slowly you just write each episode. So I was writing it during post-production because all of it has to feel like a continuation and one full story. You know what? I get the impression it's not written slowly. I get the impression a lot of the times we're seeing first drafts, to be honest, of The Mandalorian. That's not to say I don't like it, but it seems a bit as though they're just rattling off stories. That's what I think anyway. He lamented that we have to know where we are going to tell a fully formed story, pointing to series like Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew as things to keep in mind when building out their greater Mandoverse. And then he's doing Ahsoka, which I'm in production with him, or producing with him, whatever. But he's the writer and showrunner on that, and so to understand what's happening on other shows or even Skeleton Crew, they all take place in the same Star Wars time period. So there's a lot more things that we have to keep in mind and stuff that we've built up to from previous seasons of The Mandalorian as well. This in line with recent reports that filming for Season 4 is currently set to commence in October, with the search for prop teams and pre-production crew being underway now. Why do they have to search for them? Don't they have them already there? I mean, we're 3 seasons in. Don't they have a team? How bizarre. As audiences waited 2 years between The Mandalorian Season 2 and 3, surely those eager for more of Mando and Grogu will be wishing and hoping for a shorter gap between 3 and 4. And updates like this are a good sign, with shooting expected to begin later this year. Why isn't it starting now? I don't know. And the entire 4th season having been written, because Season 3 is about to get aired, so why isn't Season 4 shooting now? Should be. Get your asses in gear, Disney, Lucasfilm. Jon Favreau and co. Seem ready to hit the ground running, except they're not, are they? For another adventure across the stars. Right now, a late 2024 release for Season 4 feels like it would fit naturally into the production pipeline, which makes it, again, nearly 2 years between seasons. Because we're in early 2023 now, so late 2024 is nearly 2 years, isn't it? Sigh. What Season 4 looks like remains up in the air. It certainly feels like the groundwork is officially being laid for the Avengers Endgame level event for the Mandoverse. Pedro Pascal and co. are ready for anything, with Pascal himself teasing all sorts of creative spin-off ideas. So fans should not worry, because it does not look like the end of The Mandalorian is coming anytime soon. The Mandalorian Season 3 set to debut on Disney Plus March 1st. Right, that's it. So there you go. So there's Season 4's just about written, he says, and it starts filming in October. Why isn't it ready to go now? It should be, filming, But just get on with it. I tell you, I do. Back in the old days of TV, when we had great series like Supernatural, Star Trek, 24, all these others, we had 24 and sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less, but between 20 and 25 episode seasons pumped out every year. Now we've got to wait bloody 2 years for 10 episodes of middling stuff that's, admittedly pretty much is like movie quality. But they did argue back when they were doing Next Generation in the 80s that they were filming a movie every week. But they won't. But it wasn't far off, was it, back in the day? But why can't we go back to those days? I think they're just lazy. They're just lazy these days in Hollywood. They just need to get their thumbs out of their bums and get on, get to work, get stuff done for the fans. God. Right. Let's leave it there. So thanks for watching, wherever you are in the universe. Look after each other, and until next time. I can never get that right. I'll see thee.